Jesus is always on the lookout for people that are the least likely to succeed, the least likely to be invited, the least likely to be engaged. Jesus looked for those types of people and he engaged with them. And what comes to my mind right now is a story of a man named Zacchaeus. And Zacchaeus was a chief tax collector in the area of Jericho. Now, tax collectors were notorious to the other Jews of that time because they were collecting taxes in surpluses. In other words, extorting them and wronging them and taking in more tax than what they should have been taxed to begin with. So Zacchaeus, here he is. He's a chief tax collector for the region around Jericho. He's become very, very rich. But he has this desire to see Jesus. But he's a very short person, and the throng, the mob is coming through, and he wants to make sure that he can see, so he climbs a tree. And then Jesus engages him. Jesus looks up, sees him, and says, "Come on down. I'm going to have dinner with you tonight." Now, this was a salvation moment for Zacchaeus, where everyone else had written him off and called him the least likely to ever be invited to go to dinner with Jesus, let alone host a dinner for Jesus. But Jesus says, "You might be the least to them, but to me, you're an invited and honored guest, and I'll be eating dinner with you." Jesus extends that invitation to everyone. He wants everyone to have an opportunity to be honored and to be in his presence. And he does that by offering salvation freely to everyone. And my friends, that is good news.